Alright, what's up everyone? It's Liam Kennedy again from Car Pros Kia of Huntington Beach. And right here, we have the first K5 GT that's come on my location. So I wanted to give a quick video because I only learned about it about 5 minutes ago and I took it out for the first time, and this is an insane car. So just to start, on the front end is going to be about the same that you see with the GT line version, but you do get these bigger rims. I like the look of them. They sort of mixed it with a bit of chrome, which I think looks nice in comparison to the chrome strip that runs along the windows and throughout the back of the car. But one of my favorite things is down here at the bottom, you get these full tailpipes. And with those four comes the added power with this car, and you can definitely feel it. Since this is a front-wheel drive car, you burn out pretty easily, or I'm not sure if a burnout is the technical term for a front-wheel drive car, but it spins out like crazy if you turn it in Sport Plus mode, which is an added drive mode for this particular car. So let's take a look at the inside. This one has the GT1 package, which gives you a lot of goodies. I'll show you the window sticker as well. But you get this nice contrast red stitching throughout the whole car. Memory seats. Looks about the same steering wheel that's in the other one. But you get this nice black wood, which I like better than the sort of plasticky gray stuff that you see in the lower trims like the LX and the LXS. But you get the large screen, since it is the upper trim. Wireless phone charger down here. Heated and cooled seats for driver and passenger. And other than that, I think it's a beautiful interior. You get the full black headliner and dual sunroof up here. Opens all the way up to the rear seats. Just look at this thing. I think it's gorgeous. We'll take a look at the back seats as well. Rear vents, and that wood extends all the way to the back. Red trim around the side, and then here's the window sticker, since I know a lot of you are probably going to be curious about pricing. Like I said, this has the GT1 package on there, but let me put it into Sport Plus and give you guys a sound clip. I'm gonna have my friend go do some revs for you so that we can get an idea from back here. Let me get close. Go ahead, Nate. Whoa, that's deep and growly. How about you switching it to comfort real quick and we see if the exhaust note changes, because I know they have the variable exhaust in the Stinger, so let's get that going. About the same note, but that's definitely an improvement from the other ones. Here you go. I'm gonna take it on a quick spin back down to my lot, and then we'll see how this thing drives. Good. All right, everyone. So like I said, we're gonna be doing a little bit of some driving in this. And once I go past this stoplight, you're gonna see what I was so excited about. This thing has so much torque. I don't even know how to describe it, but here you go. The first pull is gonna be right here. Sorry about that. It was I didn't expect it has so much power, and then for some reason, even though this has about 300 horsepower, it feels like more. Just because of it being a front-wheel drive, I think you lose traction a little easier on that, but I'm afraid to put it around a corner with that type of speed. I mean, this is a This is a big improvement from the other Stingers that we have, or not from the Stingers, but from the other K5s that are on the lot. This thing just feels like a completely different car now. Where the K5 is a extremely good looking car, the engine was something that, you know, it wasn't anything that was very special, but with this under the hood, I feel like this vehicle just changes completely. Once we get back, I'll do a little bit of an infotainment view, and then we'll do another walk around in the shade, and I'll try to point out some more details. See you in a sec. Real quick, I thought I'd do one more pull mid-drive so you can get it without any of that spin out, but this thing is fun to drive. Alright, so like I said, we're gonna take a bit of a dive into the infotainment. If you saw my last Stinger video, this is gonna be pretty comparable. It's gonna be about the same thing. As you see, I'm gonna scroll through and just do a whole reset for people that are new to watching this. Driver assistance is right there. Drive mode. Like I said, this one comes with the new Sport Plus mode, which you're familiar with. Most Sport Plus is gonna take off the traction, give you a little more torque, and feel really awesome. But you do have the ability to make your own custom drive mode, which allows you to adjust the ESC, which I'm going to be completely honest, I don't know what it is, the steering and powertrain. All of those you can basically set to sport mode, which I'm not sure is going to be much different than driving in sport mode itself, but you do have the option to set that. With lights, it looks like we don't get any interior lighting on the vehicle. Go over to door and cluster. You do get a theme selection, which will adjust what it looks like here. So I'll cycle through theme A, theme B, and theme C, which just makes little changes on each of the pages. It's not going to be much of a difference, but I think it's nice that they give you little options just to play around and set what you want. Other than that, this does come with the Bose sound system. Let's see if, there we go, right there. And it sounds great. If you're familiar with the Harman Kardon system that comes in much Kia, or most, or some Kias at least, this is what I found to be a little more bassy. It's a little, I wouldn't say it's clearer, but with the Harman Kardon system, I like using the Clarify, which makes it feel like you're sitting on stage, as they call it. But this is a little more audience tuned. It makes you feel like you're sitting in the audience and everything's coming towards you, but it's a very nice sound system. Like you see, you have center point here, which makes this sound a lot better. And we have active sound design added to the vehicle. So, just like you saw in the Stinger, you have the ability to put it on strong, normal, soft, and off. Actually, when we were in this video, we had it set to normal, so that engine note that you heard inside will get a little bit louder when you switch it out. Other than that, on the home screen, you're going to have different user profiles, which, even though you have memory seats, you can set each profile to save seats and mirror adjustments, which are going to make each driver have everything change automatically, which I think is a very nice touch. You can even set little photos to represent each person. Other than that, you have the added sounds of nature, which plays stuff like a warm crackling fireplace, walking through the snow, rain, stuff like that. Just little background noises that some people like to play if they don't like music. Other than that, everything is just enlarged with this. Instead of the old Kia infotainment, which was 7 to 8 inches, you get the 10.25 screen, which I find looks very nice. And let me try to widen up a bit so that we can get a good view of the interior like that. And then pan over to the sunroof and rear seats once so you can take a look at how they look. I guess the red stitching is only on the front, but I think that's a very nice touch. You can see it goes into the door panels as well. I feel like contrast stitching is just one of those little things that make a car look great. And then I'll hop out to try to show off a couple more things on the outside. Since we are in the shade now, it's a little dirty. But with the GT, you get the full LEDs across the back, which don't come on all the cars. The larger tailpipes, different rims, and the LEDs in the front. So about the same thing except for the tailpipes, tail light, and rims. But thanks again for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.